r/ask Reddit. Logically, morally, humanely, what should be free but isn't? Scientific papers, journals. The authors are paying to be published in the journal. The readers are also paying. The only one who profits are the publishing companies. Knowledge should be free. Also, the research is frequently funded by government grants and performed with the invaluable assistance of students, interns and volunteers, therefore ultimately paid for by the public, who then are not even allowed to read the result without paying a privately owned publisher. Imagine you are homeless, but at least you don't have to pay money to go to the toilet. That's a thing that is dying. What if I need to shit really badly but I don't have 50 cents on me? Pay toilets? Is that really a thing? That's how you end up with homeless people shitting on your lawn. It began with the public toilets where somebody sits there and wants you to put 50 cents in a bowl, and now some McDonald's and stuff want you to pay if you are not a guest. I've once seen a Turkish snack shop that wants €2 to go to toilet if you don't buy food. Here I sit, broken hearted, spent my dime but only farted. Yesterday I took a chance, save my dime but shit my pants. Official college transcripts. You already paid for the classes and then they deny you access to proof of your education. It's not right. Was surprised when I was applying as a transfer student from a community college to a 4-year university and had to pay to get my transcripts sent. Even worse, one of the colleges made a mistake and forgot to charge $2,000 in tuition when I went there, which I was unaware of. Then they refused to release my transcripts until I paid the $2,000. I didn't have $2,000, but needed those transcripts immediately to get into my new college. Fuck that. I had to pay to release my transcripts from undergrad to med school to prove I had a bachelor's, even though I am now in med school at the same university I did my undergrad at. I literally paid $45 for the school to email themselves. Duck it. That's pretty bad. I worked for a small private college and many of our undergrads continued to get their grad work with the same college. We did not charge them for this. So I can say, with 20 years of higher ed experience behind me, this officially and officiously sucks rotten eggs. Very sorry. Transaction processing fees. When you order a digital product online, such as a concert ticket, you pay $6 extra while you pay online, and then have to print the ticket yourself. I tried to order my birth certificate from one of the companies the state contracts. They charged a state fee plus a processing fee. Then they said it would take 60 business days starting after I submitted a notarized document, which that would be another fee. I cancelled immediately when I saw all that and they still kept the processing fee. I was in and out of the county building as 15 minutes with my birth certificate. Convenient my ass. Oh man, I work for my state's construction industry division and people pay buttloads to this one company to help with contractor licenses, when all they're getting is a lady with that company turning in your paperwork for you. You can just turn it in yourself and save hundreds of dollars. We even have a notary in office that only charges $5 while this company charges like $200 to get anything notarized. Circus animals. An uncommon interpretation of the question, but I guess it is acceptable. You get an elephant. You get an elephant. Everybody gets an elephant. Water should be free. Nestle joined the chat. Don't get me started on them. TBH. This sounds weird, but death, funeral services which require you to pay for cremating the dead, etc. are kinda weird to me. Funerals are big business, and people are dying to get in. This guy is a dad. Official government documents that prove you exist. Birth certificates should be free. They are not. Driver's license and state ID should be free. They are not. Parking at hospitals. Why is this so expensive? It's insane. Nobody is going to the hospital by choice or because it's a fun day out. Absolutely should be free. There is a good reason for this. In some areas space is at a premium and the cost of providing parking is extremely high. Maybe a better idea would be validated parking for patients and their families. The tens of millions of victims of modern day human trafficking and slavery. Ambulances. Even if you don't think healthcare should be free, you shouldn't have to worry about calling an ambulance in an emergency because of how expensive it is. Wanna see something even more ducked up? Look at how much EMTs and paramedics make while on the ambulance. I used to wonder how confident would this person be in putting their life in our hands if they found out we make $10 HR? Insulin. My pancreas has never charged me. Damn. Just out here flexing on these diabetes having idiots. Birth control. Free and accessible birth control will help so many people, but especially teenage girls in rural areas. Can we add birth control for men? Like the soldier. We want more control over conception too, and condom sucks. Condoms are still gonna be the best way to prevent transmission of STIs, though. I would like something I can use as birth control with a long-term partner. I'm honestly fully considering getting a vasectomy once I have a steady job and steady sex life. Funerals. It's pretty obscene the amount that were charged for just the basic disposal of human remains. In my opinion, it should be run by the government for a minimum fee, and if desired you can go as extravagant as you like from your own pocket. When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash. Tampons, pads in public restrooms. I'm a man and this is painfully obvious to me. Edit. I added in public restrooms because misogynists that are too lazy to read the comments keep saying women shouldn't have free tampons, pads. Edit. Thank you for the gold kind stranger. Edit. Thank you for the silver kind stranger. See? Or at least not taxed as a luxury product. Healthcare and education. Last and European. Therapy. Generally, those who need psychological help cannot immediately pay for it. We would be society a net good if we pay for therapists who can help those who can't pay for it, because through therapy, they could probably find a job and then pay taxes to fund the system. Speech. School meals. It's the only meal some kids get. Mental help. Internet. This is why public library services are so damn important. They're not just there for books, and the ability for people who might not have access to the internet, or a computer, or even things like printing, can be an absolute lifesaver. Glasses. You need them to see. It's basically like paying for eyesight, like you need a DLC for sight. Use of public beaches at the ocean. So many beaches are either private or you have to pay steep parking fees and other charges in order to enjoy the ocean and beach. I don't mind paying the $20 to park at the beach I go to. It's a super clean beach that gets raked every night. They have to pay the employees to clean, lifeguards, etc. I'd rather have that than a dirty beach for free. Adoption. If you look at the history of horrible exploitation and tragedy, it makes sense why the system is so difficult to get through. It can still be a rigorous high standards process without costing a lot of money for the adopters. The money they have should be spent on their new family, not on adoption fees. Not sure if this has been said. Bathrooms in Europe. It's so annoying having to pay to use the restroom. Clean water. I'm looking at you bottled water companies. Water, food, tampons, condoms, birth control. Since some people don't get that this is a perfect world mindset question and answer, stop saying it won't work, because of course it won't. This one may be a stretch for some, but electricity, it's so vital for success in today's world. Tampons. It irks me when I realize there's an actual cost associated with the privilege of bleeding profusely and feeling like I'm being disemboweled. At least make them tax exempt. Any prescription medication that is required to keep someone alive, like insulin for diabetics or inhalers for children and adults with asthma. ATM fees. You pay to withdraw all your own money. What a scam. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.